We've got Tony Miele in right now from Wesson Performance Center. He's going to be out sitting on the ground doing some handgun hunting. The strategy and plan tonight is we're going about 2 miles or so from the camp. We're going to park, we're going to hike in a pretty good ways to try to do our best to get in at the right angle without busting any deer that are kind of up further in this draw. I'm hoping as the sun sets and that big old moon rises that those deer work down this funnel as they historically do, and the trails show that they do. And if they do, they very, very much so are going to be within pistol range. It's some kind of super crazy moon right now. It's gigantic out there. I would imagine tonight at midnight it'll be about as bright as it's going to be at 7 a.m. It's going to be 80 degrees, there's virtually no wind, but we only have like 3 days for this hunt. You can't kill one sitting at home, so you got to go. So we're heading out.
The first hunt we were on actually is a little creek bottom, you know, really thick. So there wasn't a lot of shooting opportunities. We had about 2 lanes to shoot. It was interesting, you know, and Wade said that was probably going to be one of our best bets. So we're sitting there, we're watching the does. All of a sudden I catch something out of the corner of my eye. I look, and it's a nice looking deer. I mean, 8-pointer. I got the gun up, I just didn't have a shot. I thought maybe he might come back, waited and waited, and then out of the corner of my other eye, I pick him up coming out on the other side of this thick brush. These deer are right on top of us. It's incredible. Had a doe here about 10 yards in front of us. You know, when that buck came out over here, I don't think he was more than maybe 15 yards. So they're right on top of us, taking them with a handgun. It's just incredible. Everyone's got to experience this.
I got running tracks up here, hard running tracks. Right through here. Hey, Tony.
Oh, there he is.
Congratulations, buddy. Great
Thank
shot.
you.
It's funny, we just were talking on the range. You ever freehand?
Not a drop of blood.
That's so awesome. That's handgun hunting there, buddy. You crushed him. Well done, my friend. Handgun hunting. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun.
Nothing better, right?
Nothing. And you know what? Back straps, tenderloin, chicken fry. How do you like your venison? How do you like your venison, my friend? How do you like your venison? That'll be good eats right there, all the way around. Such a fun challenge, such a fun experience to take a handgun out. The whole learning process for me has been exciting. Been exciting.
You know, I prefer shooting off a stick because it gives you a solid rest, but I do practice all the time shooting offhand. You never know. I mean, you're gonna have that opportunity. You don't want to blow the opportunity by trying to move the sticks. So in this particular instance, we had no choice but to go freehand. And like I said, practice makes perfect. So this morning we were at this blind. It was a real nice blind. We were there probably three and a half hours. A lot of bucks came in. We had one 8-pointer in there. Yeah, a little fork on the split G2 there, and yeah, we thought about taking him, and we passed on him this morning. If he comes back in tonight, well, that might be a different story though. So we're hunting with a Performance Center 460, 10.5-inch barrel fiber optic sights, great action, and the ranges that we're shooting at this stand are you know, by and large not a problem. It's gonna drop that deer probably right in its tracks. So we look forward to get back in there tonight and get it done.
We're going back to the exact same stand we set at this morning because we saw so much, pre-rut activity, deer working scrapes, chasing each other, posturing. We saw fights there. And the scouting cameras show that it's about anything could show up here at any given time. So the confidence is really high there, and it's a perfect setup for the handgun that Tony's hunting with. He's got a 460 out of the Smith & Wesson Performance Center that he's gonna be using. And probably our longest shot in this scenario could be 60, 65 yards, right in his wheelhouse with that red dot on there. So we're gonna settle in, let the sun go down and see what comes out, and maybe we'll get lucky.
We get into the blinds, get all set up, and we couldn't have been there more than 10 minutes, and this little 4-pointer come out, and the next thing you know, a couple does come out, and we're probably there about an hour, maybe an hour, 10 minutes. The bully comes back, he's walking around, pushing everybody around, and Wade gives me a little tug on the arm.
That's a mature deer. That's a pretty good deer. He's gonna fight with him. That's a good one.
Like I said, they don't go too far once you hit them, I guess. He was hit a little high though, I think.
No, you smoked him.
Yeah.
You flat out smoked him. You crushed him. The difference in those two deer is probably 2 years. I mean, you could see the difference. And we talked about how dominant that other deer was. It ran everything around. And did you see how cowed down that other deer was that we had looked at and seen? I mean, when that deer there came in, he's like, "You are the one." That's an awesome 8-point right there. We got scouting camera pictures of that deer. That's the deer we saw in the picture I was showing you. I said, "That's
okay,
a
so that's the one you said that's on the road, yeah?
Yeah, that was him. That we had that picture of him walking down the road. That's awesome. Great shot. It's only 4:24.
Time for supper.
82 degrees. If we'd have been sitting under the air conditioning, we'd have got nothing. Well done, Tony. The 460 speaks. The 460 speaks.
It's amazing how quick they were in here tonight, though.
Well,
we just sat down there right there.
They bed right around this. I mean, why go anywhere else? This is a perfect little oasis down behind us where a lot of these deer come. You can walk down that trail, you'll see if you go right down that trail right there, it drops off and it's a creek bottom. It's just, I mean, you made the comment when we were driving the Viking through the bottom, how cool it felt. That's what it is down there. So, this is the hole. The amphitheater produced.
No tracking today.
No. The Viking goes. That's a big old body deer right there. I mean, look at his body from here. Well done, Tony.
It's always great to make an ethical shot. Have the animal just drop right where it was standing. The animal doesn't suffer. That's a lot more pleasure to me to make sure I got the job done the way it should be done. And it's exciting. I can't wait to get back here and do it again.
That's awesome. I mean, you knock them down like that. That is awesome. That is a big, mature deer.
Congratulations, Tony, on your double entry into the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries.